I'm building up my house.
Did you try and get her to talk to me? Since, like, yeah.
I'm sorry?
So could you try and get her to talk to me?
No. I'm nobody's messenger. If you need to talk to Jess, that's something you gotta work out with Jess.
She will talk to me though, that's the problem.
Well, if she won't talk to you, then give her some space.
No, it won't work, because I will be to talk to her again, because she's mad at me.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Just saying no one wants to be around anymore. It's really just...
I'm pretty sure she said that she wasn't going to hang out with you anymore because you were being manipulative and you wouldn't give her any space.
What? I didn't do anything? I actually did not do anything. I was just talking in the party yesterday. Yesterday I just wasn't in the best of moods, so I was just talking like I normally do. And just then... I'm just gonna go. I have stuff to think now. Do you think, yeah, possibly one day I can play with you, like...
The last time you came into my world, you tried to break everything. You built a structure in the middle of the road. Then you said you were going to blow up and log off. So probably not, to be honest with you.
Yeah, okay, sorry. That's probably no one to be around. Okay, I'm just gonna say sorry.
Don't like all millennial females have daddy issues?
Can you like tell me when Epic's back? Because I've got like everyone muted at the moment. Cause like, yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like, you've already admitted yourself that you're fully aware that it's an awkward position for you to be in. So I'm not quite sure why you're in here. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to be honest.
I'm very confused. That's why I'm here.
Why are you confused? You definitely shouldn't be confused. Like, I've been very clear on your behavior and how it was. Like, you asked me and I answered you honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Just, like...
I need more sand.
Stuff's going on.
Well, stuff's going on with everybody, but that doesn't mean we have the reason to be a shitty person.
Yeah, like, I didn't mean to be like that. But you would accept the apology.
He's not even listening. He's not even listening. He's just muttering under his breath. He's not listening. So
Me?
don't.
What?
Yes, you.
I was actually just talking, but like, yeah. Who are you talking to?
Grizzly, honestly, if you're looking to actually mend the relationship, then your best bet is to back off and wait until Jess feels like talking to you. And unfortunately, if she doesn't, then you're just going to have to realize that sometimes you can't repair some friendships. Saying you're sorry, you can say you're sorry as many times as you want, but if your actions don't show any change, then saying sorry is meaningless. It's like crying wolf.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not trying to come down on you, I'm just being honest with you.
Yes, I know. I'm just sorry for what I did in your world as well.
Well, the problem is, like, I can come off as a bitch, and I am a bitch, but because everybody knows, like, I will tell you straight to your face.
Yeah, I accept that from anyway.
So, your best bet at this point in time is to back off, and if she wants to reach out to you, she will, and if not, then use this as a teachable moment to improve yourself.
Yeah, that's a problem. Right. What's this here? Thanks. Alright, I'll go then.
Okay.
But thank you.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, but thanks for being honest. You know what I mean? It's better. It does help when someone's honest about it.
Ooh, that was awkward. The problem is a lot of people like Jess who are too afraid of confrontation, as she has admitted herself, are not necessarily willing, but not strong enough to be the voice to say straight out, this is how it is, and this is, you know, you've been given multiple chances, he's been given multiple chances on other worlds, in other games, and it seems like all he wants to do is just cause shit in those games. He's been very, very, yeah, you know, chasing after Jess, and so it sucks. Oh god, why is he messaging? Oh god. Like, he did hear me say I was broadcasting so my friend could hear this. Like, oh my god. I'm gonna have to send this video to my cosplay friends so they can just be like, oh, here's Rebecca being like the voice of bitchdom again. So, oh, fuck. Everybody knows. Thanks for talking to me and being honest, because I am a dick. Well, if you understand that, stop being a dick. It's hard. It's hard to change, but, you know, and he's young too, so I'll give him that benefit of the doubt. But at some point in time, someone had to draw the line. Yes, which is why I won't respond to it. But why would he look at me for that? Because clearly I'm the voice of stern. What is wrong with this water? I'm under the water, but on top of the water at the same time. I'm very concerned. This is fine. This is how water works. This is fine. This is fine. I'm just gonna keep getting my sand so I can make my pink peachy house. This is fine. But yeah, like, it's so awkward. So awkward. Hopefully this time he's been told and he'll leave Jess alone. That's what I'm hoping for, but I don't have high hopes. I have like you heard that Brendan Urie in Panic at the Disco issued a cease and desist against Donald Trump for using high hopes in his political campaigning. Like, bro, that song is not for you. Every single... Oh my god. Teenagers scared the living shit out of... What's that? Oh, the Nazi symbol? Yes! Yeah, and fix the ego a little bit. Yeah, so there's a Nazi regalia symbol which has like a circle with a swastika in the center, and then it has an eagle with its wings outstretched perched on top of the globe. Donald Trump's is exactly the same, except the circle has an American flag in it and the eagle has a little bit more detail. Did you hear his response in regards to the protesters taking down the racist monuments? He's going to commission a garden for American heroes. So instead of being like, yeah, I'm sorry that's... Yeah. He wants his face on Mount Rushmore, eh? Like, he desperately wants his face on Mount Rushmore. Are they? Seriously? Oh, they want to take Mount Rushmore down altogether? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. How the fuck did Europeans get off doing that? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Is it... Oh my god. I don't understand. There is this woman on TikTok that I follow. She's part Blackfoot, I think part Cree, and then her father is part German, part Blackfoot. She's so beautiful, and she actually does powwow dances and everything, and she does her own beading. And I just keep thinking back to, because my grandmother was Mi'kmaq, which is native to my province of New Brunswick. And I've always wanted to learn the stuff, but because I look like 100% Caucasian, I feel like if I tried to reach out and learn that, I'd get a lot of backlash for it. Which... Yeah. Well, that's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm 1/16. My mother was 1/8. So I technically don't qualify for any native status, and that's totally okay. But I see all this stuff where, like, the indigenous and the Inuit tattooing was almost a dying art until the new generations took it over. Like, I would love to learn that kind of heritage, even just because the heritage itself, I think, is beautiful, not because I feel like I have any right to it. I just feel like it should live on, and I want to learn about it. But at the same time, like, I'm sure there are some people who would just think, oh, you know, like, this white girl has, like, a teeny tiny bit of indigenous, and suddenly she thinks she's native, which I can't blame them for that, because they've been ostracized for so long. You can't blame them for being anti-white. And I used to think that anti-white was just reverse racism, but I can't even call it that, because it's like when you put somebody... Yeah, it's just racism, but I can't even call it that, because there's a difference between you being attacked and being backed into a corner where you feel like you have nowhere to go. So it's such a crazy situation, because I would love to reach out and to learn, but at the same time, I respect why they don't want to, because systematically and historically, every time they've tried to reach out, they get fucked over. And there's a huge problem with Indigenous women and girls going missing for like the last 4 decades in Canada. And the government refuses to recognize it. Is it? I don't understand. Yeah, because then, yeah, you're absolutely right. No? Yeah. Yeah. I guess, New Brunswick, the province that I'm in, is actually also having issues with children going missing. And, the government gets paid a certain amount whenever a child is adopted. So there are theories that there are people within New Brunswick that are stealing children and selling them off to wealthy families. And, you know, 10, 15 years ago, you'd think, that's just a crazy conspiracy theory. But now that we have access to the internet, now that we can see all the missing person records and we can put two and two together, it's like, okay, maybe there's something to this. And that's terrifying. I'm not a naive person. I know that there's hate in the world. I just can't understand the level of hate. And like Will Smith said when he was asked about racism being filmed, like racism's not being, or racism getting worse. He's like, racism's not getting worse, it's just being filmed. It's so scary. My sis... Okay. I don't even remember how to get to you. I'll probably go to the prison and backtrack through the tunnels. TBH. TBH. One of these days, I want to do, like, when it gets up into the 50s and everybody has their houses established and everything, I want to do, like, horde nights where literally all we have is, like, a stack of wood and we just go find a random house and see if we can survive. I need to eat. I want to do... Was it you that was suggesting the hide and go seek? And I really want to do the underground mall that you were talking about too. I would set up a clothing shop. I would do a consignment shop, a thrift store. Oh. Oh yeah? Nice. Can you imagine if they did an update and allowed us to have up to 10 people? This place would be so cool. Shit, what did I do with that? I don't know what I did with that. Because every day we have people that get disappointed because they can't come in. I think we got like a big group together. Oh, the people you were chatting with yesterday.
I'm back. I got sidetracked by a baby.
You got sidetracked by a baby?
Yes, my cousin that was here the other day come in with her baby.
Oh,
and I was like,
cool.
I gotta hold it!
Not me. There is one picture. No, go ahead.
Oh, so we're gonna have 2 chem stations down here? Ah, smart.
It's horde night.
No. Yeah.
I love that trick of using the hatch as a door because I don't even put the door down. I just crouch and jump over it. It's so beautiful. I love it. Okay. I think... Yeah.
Where do I find the chem station at?
I think my neighbor is yelling at me.
She gave me everything.
All right, I am going to do the horde night, and then I'm going to clean. Your days are what? 2 hours? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll have to clean the kitchen afterwards. I'll stay until then, and then I'll clean the kitchen until it's done. I mean, I could, but I get distracted too easily. That's the problem. could do that too. Okay. I'll see what time it is once I get finished with the fence, because I want to make sure the fence is done. I'd suck if I came back and it was like, oh, surprise, your house has been chewed through. Well, that's dumb. You don't know that. They might.
It says I don't know the required thing, but I know I do. Oh, I can't make the chemistry station. I don't have that perk yet.
How are you level 70 and you can't make a chem station?
What did you have in here to make this stuff with? Brains? No. Four cooking pots.
Oh, Jess, Grizzly was in the chat.
He needs to back out of my life.
I told him that he needed to wait till you approached him, and if you didn't approach him, then he should just let it be. I don't know if he's actually going to or not, but probably not, because pretty much the words he was saying were just like, I'm gonna say these words because I know this is what you want me to say, but I don't really have any understanding of these words.
Okay, make sure that's everything.
But I was broadcasting, so if you want to hear what I was saying to him, it's on my broadcast.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it.
Good, you shouldn't be. But I only did that because I know that we had that conversation and you said you had no intentions of gaming with him again. Otherwise, I would have kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, I have no intention of gaming with him again.
Okay. I didn't think
and
so.
If he joins again, I will straight up tell him, dude, back out of my party chat, leave me alone, or I will block you.
Yeah. If I am, it's because I've been too forgetful to remove him. Yeah. Oh, Angel would definitely not have Grizzly as a friend. Let me see. I've removed him from friends list. What did his thing say? Life is pointless and has no point to it, but I still fight. Dropped my headset and then I got a spam call on my phone. Alright, I can stop broadcasting now. That's good, that's good. Who knew there was so much drama in video games?